My dad always told me to use a rubber. I don't think this is what he meant.
Line in the water, watch it look. Big fish moving, hunter on the hook. Cast it out, let it cook. If it's biting, hunter on the hook. Hunter on the hook. Hunter on the hook.
What is up, guys? Back with another video. I know it's been a while since I've been able to record, so that's why I'm doing this. Fishing season is just around the corner, thankfully. So what I am going to do today is I'm going to go through each one of my tackle boxes, every single one that I have, and I'm going to give you guys my 5 favorite lures. I'm going to give you the reasons why I like them, why they're good, and why you should try them. So let's get to it. So my first 2 are my whopper ploppers, for sure. These are some of the best ones, especially top water. The noise that they make, I've gotten a lot of hits off these, off camera, just when I like to do my little leisurely fishing day instead of recording all the time. But the rotation of the propeller, it just makes it sound like any other. Like, it's not only satisfying to me, but it's satisfying to the fish. This one especially, a little smaller. See if I can get to zoom in. But this right here, just those treble hooks, it's just the pattern on it, the blue. This one does me good. This one, the 6th Sense, I've had a few issues with this one, being a little longer and whatnot, but it's just, I love it. Can't go wrong with them. So if I were to go top water, these are definitely what I'm going to use. Bass hit these like no tomorrow, especially since I'm shore fishing. It's nice. I throw them out underneath the tree along the bank, let them plop black, pop, 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 and then boom. Yeah, a lot of top water hits off those. This right here, this is my go-to. This is definitely a top 1 lure for me. There's no comparison to it. I have thrown this out within 3 casts. I've caught pike off of it. I've caught bass off of it. I've had musky follow it. It's just, I mean, you can tell the teeth marks, the amount of just level of beat up it is. Like, this works. Like, it's not a top water. It's more of a floater. And it does its job. This year I'm going to be either buying one of these, or I'm going to be refurbishing this and redoing it to make it up to par again. But Yozuri F, redhead, old school style, there ain't nothing that can beat it. Like, for real. I will always go with this lure. If I could choose one lure for the rest of my life, it would be this one. It's just that good. I would recommend going to try to find that eBay has them, and whatnot. A lot of them, you have your newer looks. I don't like the newer looks. I like this look. This look is what does it for me. It used to have, right here, it used to have like a chrome shininess to it. It's been worn off because of how much I've used this. The eyeballs are gone. As you can see, like, there's just nothing to it. So it's definitely got to get redone. But that should show you that it works. And on to number 3. So coming in next is going to be my swim bait that I got from Bass Pro down in Clifton Park. This thing, I caught my my musky this year off of this. But just that perch pattern to it, it's beautiful. The action to it when it's in the water is just so smooth, so delicate. Really does mimic the fish. It's an attractant to musky, to pike. I don't think I've caught any bass off this, but the musky definitely love following this. So if you're in a place where musky are big, where musky are prominent, where you throw one out there and you could probably catch one, buy one of these. I mean, you could buy shiner. They have the bass print on it. They have the perch print. I like the perch print. This year I'm going to also be buying probably the shiner one up here, but yeah, it's so beautiful the way that it looks. I would definitely recommend this one as well. As you can tell, it's definitely got a little bit of wear on it from usage. I didn't even realize that, but I'm pretty sure that was from my musky hit. Took some of the paint off of it and the pattern on all sides. Yeah, even on the tail here, I just realized this too. But again, the way I look at it, if your lure has markings and it's beat up, that means that it's working. So number 4, it's gonna be these swim baits. These rubber swim baits are great. I love them. Again, Bass Pro Shop. I don't get to go down there often, so when I do, I try to spend what I can. But these right here, the white has hit musky. This one has hit a lot of pike and bass. I've liked this one for some reason. But the stretchiness in the tail, the movement in the tail, like, you just don't get that from like your hard plastic lures or your wooden lures or your plastic, like in general lures. Your rubbers are where it's at. You know, my dad always told me to use a rubber. I don't think this is what he meant, but we're using them. But yeah, again, another high recommendation. I know they've all been high recommendations, but it's just, that's how much I really do believe in these lures. They've all been great for me. They've all caught me a lot. You know, this year we're going for bigger, you know, fatter, more aggressive fish. You know, there's plenty of fish that I haven't caught. You know, this year my target is my catfish. I've never caught a catfish. We're gonna go for some bowfin, maybe some bullhead. We're probably gonna go for some guard too. Try that out. Salmon maybe, lake trout. You know, there's just a lot around here that I have yet to put in my Pokedex for fishing, as you will. But yeah, so again, these guys, highly recommend. Again, they come in a lot of different patterns, a lot of different sizes too. You can get them small, you can get them longer. I think we're probably gonna get some smaller ones just to focus more on your pike and your bass this year. But again, these are the route to go. So again, swim baits. I will always swear by a swim bait, no matter what it is. I've always had good luck with them. Well, let's go. All right, so number 5 is gonna be a little bit of a weird setup for a lot of people. I like these type of jigs. I like the skirting on them. I do have the crawfish on here. I like the way that this dances. Again, this is a very good one for bass, especially your bigger bass. But these, especially where I fish offshore, it's very weeded, so these help and whatnot. Crawfish are very prominent around where I am, and bass love them. I use this a few times. I'm more of a lure guy more than, you know, a plastics or a rubber guy, however you want to look at it. But I will always swear by these jig heads. I do have more. I got this one with the swimmer's tail on it. I got the blue and the black. Again, I love those. It's just, it's very whatever. I have another one here once I get stuff. So this, no, not that one. Never mind. I had one more. I don't know where it is. I think it's in my random box. But this is a go-to crawfish. Bass will love crawfish. It's a very good rubber to use, especially if you don't have Senkos, stuff like that, or if you don't like them. I personally don't like Senkos. They've never caught me anything. Maybe I'm using them wrong. You know, if I am, you know, drop it down in the comments. I used to use them quite a bit, and I just never had luck on them. I used to have like yellow. I've had purple and black. I've had blue and black. I've had black with blue sparkles in it. I've had green. You know, I've had the whole array of the rainbow, if you will. I just never have had luck on them. So I moved on from them and I switched to the crawfish. I like the crawfish better. They've worked better for me. And overall, I'm just more of a fucking lure guy. Like, that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. I like lures. I like something that's engineered to have that swim effect when it goes, because it's just the best thing I've ever used. You know, ever since I started using the lures, because I'm not a sit and wait type of fisherman. I like to have action at all times. You know, having ADHD and stuff like that. If you have ADHD and you're a fisherman, you know, you don't just like to sit there. I can't. Me personally, I'm not a, oh, let me put my pole down for a second. No, I gotta have that action, and lures help create that. Again, my favorite is going back to the Azuri F. Like this thing is just absolutely amazing. And honestly, like, Yozuri, if you, somehow this gets shared with you or you see this, like, send me one. Like, I need one, obviously. So we're gonna focus on this one this year a lot. You know, we're gonna go try to catch a bigger musky, and we'll see what it brings. But at the end of the day, those are my top 5 lures. No order besides that. Yozuri is definitely a number 1 for me, like I've said. Top waters are a big one, especially if you're bass fishing. And on Lake Champlain, bass are very prominent, and they're a very big go-to. You know, like I said, this year we're planning bigger, better adventures, bigger, better fish. You know, we're gonna travel more instead of just sticking around my county. We're gonna try to venture outside of the line a little bit, probably more towards mid to late summer. We'll hit those spots and see what that brings. I know that there's a tournament in June that me and my stepdaughter Haley, we are looking into participating in as a father-daughter team. So stay tuned for that. We'll definitely be recording that because that's going to be a lot of fun. But until then, thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient. Don't forget to hit that follow button. Don't forget to hit the like and share this so all your friends can see just how amazing this is. Peace.